you have a different standpoint on these two?
I mean, late game PA, you're always scared of, right? I think the issue is that you might not be getting to that stage for Team Essence. You're playing against an Undying, incredibly strong early game hero. Invoker, Abed is going to win that mid lane. Fearless is great on the Storm Spirit, but it's just a hero-to-hero matchup sort of thing. Dawnbreaker, you're not going to lose too many of those lanes, especially going up against a PA who's not exactly amazing in the lane either. So if anything is going to go well for them, it needs to be around Shadow Shaman, who I'm happy, by the way, that he's gone the Windlace, so not giving up his trading potential entirely, but he needs to be making these pulls happen. He needs to get the Night Stalker off to a good start, and I feel like the star player of this team is Masaros. Like, I think he has been given nowhere near enough of a chance on the top-tier competitive scene. I think whenever his teams were winning games, whether they were SMG or Fnatic, it was because of him, and oftentimes he just got benched after that. So I'm like, what's going on? Poor Masaros.
So let's see how this game goes, folks. The second series of the day between Team Essence and Aurora Gaming. Some quite intriguing picks coming out from Team Essence. In terms
We
of
like seeing
hero.
something new, though.
Yeah, no, I definitely. This is why I do like it. So, I mean, Storm mid is exciting, but I'm kind of scared for Fearless in case he gets absolutely destroyed by Nyx Assassin and Invoker, as we discussed. Because it's not fun when you're behind as a Storm Spirit.
Like, you can't expect to have a Sentry Ward covering every single one of these neutral camps as well. Like, it's so easy for Nyx to be able to set up kills onto him, right? Like, he uses a Static Remnant, you Carapace, then you stun him, then you hit him, then you stun him, then you Dagon him, then you probably got a Solar Guardian and a Sunstrike coming through. Like, I feel like Fearless is going to die a lot in these jungle camps.
Oh, and already that EMP working at level 1.
Doesn't feel good.
It doesn't.
It's actually Q. That's the first one to start a few of these pulls happening. He went the build that I like seeing. Not all the time, but sometimes. The boots into the tangos, and just seeing here, maybe they just saw that Ollie didn't actually have that much in the form of regen for himself. I'm talking mana regen. You know, normally you get a bunch of mangoes for yourself, but he's not going to be able to continue spamming out that decay. So maybe just feeling like TNT would be able to trade a little bit more effectively with him.
Yeah.
Not need to pull.
The harass damage on Shadow Shaman is very nice, though, with his...
And he's happy to...
base damage.
He's happy to be eating those decays as well. As long as Masaros isn't tanking them, he's like, alright, great. This is totally fine with me. Just give my core a little bit of an easier time, because you know that typically Night Stalker was weak in that first 5 minutes. Obviously with the Night Rain a little bit less so now, but yeah, still they're doing a really good job of manipulating these lanes, by the way. Getting a pull off plus the stack into it, meaning that, yeah, Night Stalker off to a nice little start here.
Yeah, it's pretty nice, and PA is having a safe time at the moment too, but meanwhile Q is moving around the jungle, and as you said, it's something that you have a pet peeve about, these Nyx Assassins that just go around the jungle spamming Mind Flare on the creeps. He's currently not on the lane at the moment, so PA having free reign currently, but Jabs is getting some solo experience, but he's not getting jumped on neither, so...
Yeah. I think the only reason he made that rotation is because the lane was like right next to his tower, right? Like, you can't afford to back up that much if that's the case. If you're safe right next to the tower early on,
prop hail. Celestial Hammer, that does some damage. PA actually turning it back around, wants to try and find the kill there onto Q. One more physical attack should do it. There we go. Maybe perhaps they can go for Jabs now too. Slowed down there by the Stifling Dagger. Jabs will be able to retreat back and healing salve up, but nonetheless, first blood on this bottom lane going to Team Essence.
Went to Boombui, so not the greatest. You'd love PA to get that first blood gold to be able to, you know, buff him up a little bit, get into that battle fury a little bit sooner. But you know what, Lich, not the worst either. Oof. It's poor, like, he's topping the net worth right now on Fearless, but Not in the lane. He's just been relegated back to the jungle already at this stage. And that's an area that I'd be a little concerned about. Invoker being a little bit over-leveled compared to you, and just looking to try and bully you as much as possible.
Yep. Action on the top lane. There was shackles committed for Ollie, but not enough damage from the Night Stalker. And Q, he's rotating back to middle to pinch a water room bottom. But Fearless did come back with full HP and mana. Meanwhile, Palos getting pursued here. They've committed the Blood Grenade. No mana for Shackles or Ether Shock, so he will be fine. He'll heal up with the healing cell. Well, it'll be cancelled there by
sloppy there. Letting Masros just go ahead and do that. I mean, I feel like they want to make something happen up on this top lane on Team Essence, right? And that's why they make a rotation.
Wow. Yeah, PA rotation. This is surprising to say the least. I was not expecting this, and with that, they'll get themselves the kill on the carry, and back goes PA. I mean, the lane is severely pushed, so is missing out on some creeps, which is going to Boom Bell.
Yeah. Boom Bell's going to say thank you very much. First Blood wasn't enough. I just want to make sure I get this one as well. I mean, it's so important that you punish the DK early on. It's going to sound weird when you say punish a DK Undying lane, because it's incredibly strong. But you know that Night Stalker is going to fall off in effectiveness in about 5 seconds time, right? When it turns to day. So get a kill while you can, and now in this period where he's a little weaker, you know, that little bit of extra experience, getting him closer to his level 6 at a bit of an earlier time, that's going to be so beneficial. Part of why we're also seeing TNT leave the lane as well on the Shadow Shaman, especially once the lane is so heavily pushed in. Just get him to 6. That's the goal.
Just look at that XP difference as well that you mentioned between Invoker and Storm Spirit. Still only level 5 at the moment on Fearless. No mana at all. No bottle regeneration. Meanwhile, Abed having the time of his life. Full HP, full mana. And we've got both supports sitting around here too. If Fearless shows himself on this lane, they could just jump for him. I mean, Shadow Shaman's hiding.
The Tombstone as well, if they really want to. They've got the Siege Creep here as well, so they might want to put a decent amount of damage into the Storm Spirit. Why not?
This is a kill. There's no mana, nothing to save the Storm Spirit, and with that, they get the kill.
Well, he's got Soul Ring, so at least he's always going to have some form of HP coming back now, as maybe punishing the Undying, although they switch the aggro up onto the creep, only not taking the full brunt of it. But it's a ton of damage into this tower where, again, Storm doesn't have level 6. I'm sure he might try and TP in as the Tombstone is wearing off just to get that 6, but it's a scary prospect. He's going bot, actually.
He is. They're going to go for a kill onto Jabs. Well, doesn't place the Static Remnant in the right direction, and doesn't land the second one. That's a bit painful to see.
Certainly.
Meanwhile, that was a bit painful to watch, wasn't it?
I mean, he picked into this, right? Like, you should have known Invoker's still in the pool when I'm picking a Storm Spirit. This is gonna happen. It's like the biggest counter, especially now that Quap doesn't really go the Q build anymore. You're much more focused on securing your farm for the later stages. Like, this is the counter. Just ruin him in the early game, make him have to use a bunch of extra mana, even, like you said, when those EMPs are available. You need to still zip out of it. It's not like it's a free get out of jail free card, excuse me. And it's only going to get worse. Like, Q level 4 3/4 right now, so I'm just keeping an eye on him as soon as he's getting towards that level 6 for himself.
He's going to have to deal with Orchid soon, because Abed is rushing it. I mean, that's not going to be fun.
We haven't really talked about Masros, though, and as a daytime Night Stalker, you are very happy about that. It's like, I don't exist, guys.
Oh, that's meant to be a kill on Shadow Shaman with the Amplify damage rune. Oh, the uphill miss! Oh, he missed! But the Solar Guardian coming in. They still do find the kill there onto Ollie. And they get the Tombstone there too. Zipping forward. They're going to go for the kill here onto Jabs. Will they find something
damage on our
lower and lower mana? Yeah, Fearless has to get back there.
And now they have no agency to fight. They have no mana, they have no cooldowns, no ultimates yet on the supports. So really, Aurora's free to do whatever the hell they want. You know, they could just sit back and farm, they could look to try and get more aggressive and
Well, they're good
push
for
into...
Palos, though.
Yep.
I mean, they get a kill there, but they will lose their middle tower.
At least they got a trade out of it. I wasn't really expecting that sort of thing to happen, but a nice little movement once again coming through from Aomku. Securing himself a third kill involvement already, just 9 minutes into the game. This is what you want to see out of your carries, even if they're the hard carries like the PA.
I don't know about this Midas on Mazaros. I'm not too sure. I mean, we spoke about the
looking
scaling.
for the pincer move. I'm seeing a 3-man smoke coming through behind these 3 heroes trying to push in.
Oh, it may break on PA. That'd be a really good target. The tornado just missing. They've got the cold snap there, but there's no follow-up onto the pit. Never mind. There we go. The Impale is there. The Dragon Tail too. The EMP also bought. 1 charge used. Going to try and blink away. Attempting to flee. Blood grenade slowing down the PA a little bit, but will still survive through it. That pincer move will not find anyone.
You make mistakes.
I mean, they kind of revealed it, right? With Nyx just hitting a courier to break it. Would have been a little better, of course, if Q had his level 6. But not quite there at this point. Might result in him doing something crazy for a Nyx assassin and staying in the jungle and just picking up a bunch of farm. They're doing a pretty good job of denying away a lot of these power runes as well. This is a regen and an amp damage and an invis rune that have all been taken, preventing a Storm Spirit from being able to get into them. So, not the greatest start to the game from Fearless, but later on, he is going to be able to blow up the Undying at the start of a lot of these fights.
I mean, I have to say, I was expecting Aurora to punishing quite hard, but I'm quite surprised that Team Essence are able to live for it. And if anything, PA, top of the net worth and joining in team fights, getting a Battle Fury quite soon.
Yep. No, he's having a good time, for sure. Coming through here.
I think that may change, though, once we see an Orchid on Abed, because he is closing in. He is around about, what, I think, 700 gold away from this Orchid.
Yeah, for sure. You'd have to imagine it's either Storm or the supports are who he's going to be looking to try and focus on.
Have you seen that what Fearless has got in his quick buy?
Is it an
He
Orchid?
really... No.
Oh.
He's going for a BKB.
That is never good. He had Orchid queued up previously, but maybe just not feeling like the Frost Shield is going to be enough. It's a lot of pure and magic damage that they've got on Aurora, so BKB is going to be able to help in a big way.
Maybe just utilizing Storm Spirit more as a catch than actually nuke at the moment.
Speaking of catch,
actually going to go for Abed now. They've got themselves the silence to stop that tornado, and with that, they actually find the kill onto Abed, surrounding him there. Very nicely done.
PA dies though.
PA dies.
Yeah, jabs and
she
Q.
die?
Fresh Vendetta.
Oh,
yeah.
They get
That ward placed down there by Ollie, paying big dividends. Being able to pick him off, he was trying to work his way into that Battle Fury. But I mean, they're getting towers on Essence. They're getting pickoffs onto, I mean, important heroes. Of course, the Invoker not quite as important as the PA in the grand scheme of things, but it's still a big kill, especially if you're able to delay that that Orchid timing a little bit further.
Oh god, I'm just watching Palos start to farm up now, going for a Mask of Madness. He's got himself the level 4 passive with that armlet now, and he's just farming so quickly. This is where he starts to accelerate.
It's kind of ridiculous what a Dragon Knight's able to do with not that much. You just have endless sustain, basically. Eyes are on Q, up on this top side of the map. Maybe considering a... Well, they don't have Solar Guardian, actually. So how are they going to be able to actually convert this kill? Like, it really just feels only scouty at the moment for the Nyx Assassin. No Sunstrike, not even a single point in Exort, which I feel like pretty soon, yeah, there we go. Just puts the first point into it now on our bit. I was about to say, they need that deafening blast possibility with how active Aomu's been.
Maybe a kill onto Shadow Shaman. Q scouting out. TNT here. Oh, there's the Vendetta Impale and the Sunstrike. Oh, Shadow Shaman. Is he away?
Cluster clock.
Is he away? The clock.
He's making a lot of space.
Oh my gosh, look at him go. There's no way.
Go.
He's no way he's going to escape it. Yeah. The decay finds him. That's a lot of space. Though. Yeah. Maybe perhaps they'll try and look for something now on Aurora. Orchid has been completed. Fearless is on his own.
They should know this. Fearless, he's going to back off entirely. Where can you even go? Like, where does actually feel safe? This is the right choice. Just as close to your team as possible. Still picking up some of that farm, even if it's only for the next, like, 20, 30 seconds. Just time out that Smoke of Deceit and look to, you know, live to at least see another day.
They just see the mod golems there that are on around about 200 HP. So, yep. Fearless is gone. They must have spotted us. Though Q has gone through the twin gate, is attempting to scout out. They found themselves Fearless now, though. Has enough mana to get away. Yeah, they'll go for Mazaros first, actually. Though, some part of the team here, the Frost Shield doing its job, but Mazaros will fall. Fearless will zip away. Will not go... Oh, wait, is he going through the twin gate? No, the TP cancelled there by the Dragon Tail. No mana remaining. Does have himself the Soul Ring, attempting to flee in the trees. Pushed back there by the Deafening Blast. This is a most definite kill onto the Storm Spirit. There we go. 2 kills for Aurora.
Pretty simple as well. Didn't even need to use the Solar Guardian for it. Jabs was just playing around them as well at the exact same time, as we see another Smoke coming out here. Looking to try and perhaps punish Palace as he's farming underneath the tower.
Yeah, there we go. Got themselves the Dark Ascension, the Chain Frost too, but the Solar Guardian coming in. It keeps Palos alive. He's still okay. Getting lower and lower. Oh, Armlet Toggle. Able to still survive through it. They find themselves the Shadow Shaman as well. PA's trying to get the kill, but the Deafening Blast there. Palos is still alive. They'll turn it around and take down the PA. The Armlet Toggling. And PA fought to get the kill on the DK, but turns out no.
I like the idea to go for that kill. It's just, you needed your Storm Spirit there, right? Like, he just wasn't... he was still respawning. Q's even going to snipe this Arcane Ring right in his face. He's going to die.
There we go. Where's the Orchid? There it is. Dragon Tail 2. Easy kill onto the Storm Spirit. They just make it
Epi,
so easy.
How many deaths for Storm this game by the end of it?
How many? Currently on 3 deaths. BKB about one third away from completing. I'm gonna say 9.
I'll say 10. I think it's gonna be higher than 10.
Higher than 10.
It's a really bad Storm game. They picked it pretty early, to be fair. So like, it's gonna get counted, but they picked it into a Nyx, which is a no-go for me. And then the Invoker was still in the pool afterwards, which is like, how are you supposed to have a good lane? Even the DK, you know? He doesn't have Blink yet, not even close, but once he does, life doesn't become any easier for Storm. You can have BKB, but if you can't react, you know, if you're just getting burst down by Nyx stuns and everything in the duration of a Blink Dragon Tail, what are you meant to do?
Oh no, Arbed's found Fearless again.
Oh!
I mean, the Tornado missed, the Orchid's there. Will he survive through it all?
Nope.
No, he will not. I mean, even missing Tornado there too. Still get the kill.
Up to 4 deaths. It's such a shame too, because I love Fearless. I think he's a really skilled and talented player, but this was just not the game for the Storm Spirit. But I don't think the highlight's going to be on him. It's going to be on AOMQ. It's got the Battle Fury finished up. It's got Treads, Wraithbane, Magic Wand, Ogre Axe making his way towards that BKB. It's pretty clear that they're wanting to try and, you know, make some action happen into this these BKB timings on both the Storm and the PA. Of course, PA is probably going to get hers a lot sooner, as I think Q is just a little bit low on the duration of that Vendetta.
They want to go for Abed. It is. And they've got themselves the Electric Vortex there. Abed. He's been revealed there by the Dust of Appearance. They're going to commit so much for this Invoker. They will get it. Put down the Serpent Walls.
Yeah, I mean, you could have used the Serpent Wards to be able to push into this tier 2 tower. You could have used it for a potential Roshan, maybe. I guess it's on the bottom side of the map, so probably couldn't. But just wanting to absolutely secure things for themselves, and maybe Fearless feels like without the Invoker being alive on the map, he's just a little bit more secure to pick up some of that net worth to bring him closer towards that BKB.
Nyx could get a free kill here on the Lich. Nope. Just able to survive through it.
Power of the Gossamer Cape. Best neutral item in the game.
Blink for Shaman now.
Level 9 3/4, so again, it's that level 15 that we're really looking out for, right? Going up against the DK, trying to burst him in the duration of a Blink Hex.
I mean, that's the level that DK is at the moment. Level 15, BKB achieved, now 2. Okay, net worth. How's PA doing? Almost got her BKB. Oh, Lich. Lich. Oh, Tornado. It misses. But they do have themselves the Dragon Tail. There we go. Oh, Cluck won't be enough.
Didn't use the Parvis on himself, which I'm a little surprised about. Might have been able to dodge that that Cold Snap if he ended up doing that.
There should be a 3 tier 2 tower for Aurora. Just easily take this Dragon Knight tanking it.
Wonder what the next item is going to be for Palace. Is he going to be considering the Sanjin Yasha, or is it just Blink for himself? Blink seems like the obvious choice.
Yeah, I think so too.
Again, it really ruins BKB time if you can just look to punish it in that way. Is Shadow Shaman probably going to be going down here?
You just vendettas him.
Why not?
Overkill.
I mean, look at Q's net worth relative to Fearless's. This is a position 4 versus a pos 2. That is not what you're hoping to see if you were a fan of the Thai boys.
Sanjin Yasha Mazaros. What's his next item? This is intriguing. I don't think I've ever seen a Night Stalker Mida Sanjin Yasha before. This is a first for me.
I wonder what it is, this next item. Like, are you just gonna go freaking Harpoon? Echo Sabo? Blink? BKB? Basher? All viable options.
I mean, they're not pressuring tier 2s other than the one bottom at the moment, so they still have some time. Does PA get one? MKB?
Hold on. Smoke.
Is that for the...
Fearless has to be a little careful. Smoke pops. He's going to run back towards his team. A little worried perhaps about a Nyx, but as long as he's standing next to Shadow Shaman inside of the smoke, you'll know that at least there's no one invis following him. Might try and play around that sentry that they've got in the lane.
Well, they've got the Dragon Tail there. Lich is still okay. It's now the BKB activated. Has been able to get off the Chain Frost. Solar Guardian coming in too. Both of the supports look to be dead. There's no Shadow Shaman. Oh, blinks away. He's okay. The PA has BKB and TP2. Actually going to, yeah, try and go for the Dragon Knight here. There's no BKB upon him, so they could potentially get the kill. Can they? Yes, they're able to get it, but they'll pay the price. PA will fall. Yeah, there we go. And it'll be a 3-for-1. I
mean, I feel like they kind of had to do that at that point. You'd already used the Dark Ascension, you'd already used your BKBs, except on the PA, I believe, at the time. So just try and jump in, blow up the DK. But you just see how hard it is, right? Like, they don't have that break at this point yet, so they're not able to do the damage that they actually need to be able to take him down in a significant way. So, I mean, he's going for the MKB next on PA. I want to see a shard. You're not going to get it for free from the Tormentor anytime soon. You're still 3.5 levels away from Shadow Shaman getting into that point. Just buy it.
This will be a free Roshan for them. Test this. Oh no, is Fearless going to die here? Luke bottom right. He's half HP. Q is underneath him. Yeah, there we go. Spike Carapace. There we go. That's exactly what you're on about, Dadog. Painful stuff to watch.
It's like why Nyx is good against Ember Spirit as well, especially these days. Like, you can't turn off your Flame Guard. It's your innate now. So you're always going to be able to get a Spike Carapace stun off. And then, again, we've said they've got 2 other ways to deal global damage. And what level Dagon is it? A Dagon 4. So, like, that's a lot of damage that you're having to deal with. Hasn't even got Mind Flare maxed out yet, by the way.
Nyx has more net worth than the Storm Spirit. 10,000. Oh no. He's going on another hunt. Don't tell me Fearless is going to TP bottom either. Okay, he's moving mid.
He's scared.
He's bought himself a gem. Wait, has he? He's bought a gem of True Sight.
On Fearless?
On Fearless, yep.
Yeah, sure. I think that's a pretty smart choice. Just stop them from being able to find out
they're gonna scout out the Nyx. Look, there we go. They've spotted him. Hex.
Wrong
Wrong way. There we go. Now you found him. Oh no. They're going to try and join in the fight here. Aurora, Nyx is still alive here. They may kill the Storm. They're going to lose the gem potentially. As Palos blinking beyond the tier 3 tower, finding the Lich. They find the Storm, potentially finding the Shadow Shaman here too. They will get 3. The gem on the ground. And snatched by jabs. The gem lifetime on that hero was less than a minute.
Oh, Masros, he's got to get away from this one, surely. Only a few seconds left on this Dark Ascension, trying to at least get rid of the siege creep. Has he overstayed himself a little bit? They have complete vision of where he's looking to try and play, and that is an ambitious TP away coming from the Night Stalker. TP interrupted. They should be able to chase him down pretty easily, maybe? I figure they would, daytime.
Sergeant Yasha face boots.
Yeah.
He's on a run. He's got an invis rune. So they have,
remember, they got a gem now.
The gem. The stolen gem. The gem's gonna help. And here comes Q. There we go. Q gets the kill.
Oh, even the Crippling Fear, I didn't even instantly click that, right? Damage over time, walk into it with Carapace, done.
Agent Fearless.
Considering the way he's been playing, the name is not suitable for this time around. He is terrified of playing into this Nyx Assassin. Still have the Aegis for 2 minutes 20, by the way.
Yep. Daedalus on the agenda now. I mean, there's a tier 3 for the taking. Do we have PA with the shard? Not yet. They're going to go for the DK, though. DK will fall easily. You don't have a lot of mana on Fearless. He just brings him back to life.
Like that, though. I mean, they didn't actually end up having to use much to be able to get rid of that Aegis, but I think while you've got it, you may as well try and use it, especially when the Night Stalker is dead. If they could have taken out the tier 3, just makes it a little bit easier for them to go for little rat plays in the future.
Yeah.
Got level 5 Dagon, yes we do. Going into what next? Dual Scepter. Okay, another offensive Dispel. Another way to kind of keep yourself safe against the Night Stalker or the Orchid or things of that nature.
Do you think that PA should really go this this shard here? Because I'm quite surprised how the Fan and Knife styles would be picked up. Actually going a Sanjin Yasha on the PA instead.
I think it's okay. 'Cause, like, I want it, but I think it's only good if you're wanting to actively fight right here and now, you know? And at that time, they didn't have... They were going up against a DK with Aegis. So you may as well just try and farm, get your farming items a little bit more effectively now. I'd be surprised if now his next item isn't the Aghanim Shard for himself.
Q's hunting. He's sitting on this bottom lane.
Someone's got to show up at some point.
Fearless is
just
going
trying to
for
farm as aggressively as possible. I mean, this is where he needs to be. If he's here, then they're not pushing, is basically his mindset. But they're saying, screw that. We've killed this Storm enough. He's having a horrible game. He is, by the way, below the Nyx Assassin in net worth. So they're like, not a concern. Push the tower. Open up the map even further. Get super creeps. Force them to have to defend this bottom side. And it's just this snowballing effect.
Daedalus achieved now for Palos 2. One tier 2 tower remains. They could just look to get that. Maybe even just wait out the Roshan.
Oh. FPS. Seen a few people complain about FPS in recent times. Just like if you've had Dota open a while, can start to chug a little bit. So maybe
it's all the cosmetics.
Probably. They've added so much to this game.
I remember, like, throwback to what the cosmetics used to look like in 2014, 2015, and now you've got sets.
A little rag hanging off your shoulder.
Yeah. Now you got sets which looks like the freaking Mario Rainbow roadmap.
Mm-hmm. As long as it fits. As long as it fits. I mean, okay. We've got Nullifier on the Dawnbreaker as well. So
okay.
Not as worried now about the Parvis, about the Frost Shield, about probably just that. I don't think they have any Glimmer Capes or Force Staffs on their side at this point in time. So there's that. Does it? Don't know if it gets rid of the Cluster Cluck as well.
I'm not sure.
But it's been pretty much what we expected coming into this game, right? Like, the lanes were just never going to go in a good enough place. The one that's been overperforming for mine is probably the most unknown in, I mean, again, similar mentality, right? If I'm up here, they're not pushing. Is the... Oh! Okay, that was so close.
I mean, Q could have got the free kill there and then, but he Vendetta'd a creep.
Mm-hmm.
Then I think he Dagoned another creep, maybe. Or was it Mindflayer? I don't know. It was a blunder nonetheless.
Well, with his Aghanim Shard that he has, he's going to be able to kill the Shadow Shaman, right? No Cluster Cluck, or rather foul play, is going to be able to save him because of that break. Like, you're killing him within 4 seconds that the break provides with his Shard.
Going on the hunt again, maybe for...
He might be able to find this PA. Of course, with the gem as well. He's got so much information across the map. Whisper of the Dead as well, giving him even more spell amp as if he needed it.
Radiant's courier has been killed.
Wouldn't I see him in buy just the Staff of Wizardry at this point? Still going to keep him pretty close to having buyback. Could be a Kaya, could be a Yules, could be an Ags. Doesn't really give up too much information. They go for their own smoke actually on Aurora, playing around their vision.
Wobbling forward. Wow, that is some damage. Although they're going to try and jump onto the DK now. The Solar Guardian coming up. Will it be enough to save the DK? He's going to activate the BKB and try and run away. One more physical attack is needed. There we go. The Stifling Dagger claims the life. And look at that, the Lich. With the buyback, Fearless has survived through it all on 100 HP. They've lost themselves 2. Now's the time for Team Essence to try and turn it around and get themselves a finally one team fight. As the Hex is there, they find themselves 3. They're going for more, maybe 4. They take down Ollie. Jabs is the only one that remains. Will they find the kill? I think most definitely so, as there's the Hex. And a triple kill for the PA.
Very, very nice fight. And what was the difference, Epi? I saw 3 Fan of Knives in that single team fight. 7,500 damage coming through from Eomku on his PA. And He is well and truly impressing this time around. Just jumping left, right, back to front, doesn't matter. Being given a lot of help as well. Was fearless, given the Frost Shield, given the Parvus, given the Cluster Cluck over by the Shadow Shaman as well. Just providing that little bit of extra survivability to enable him to get away. And now he's pretty close to having his own Orchid, so he's going to be a little bit more of a consistent threat for himself. Even just the Aghanim Shard, it feels like he resigned himself to saying, you know what, it's my job to buff up both Mathros and Omku. Just give him those free little charges of Overload.
Gosh. And now Roshan in their hands. Aegis for the PA, and they just get out of there too. They snatch that Roshan, they're out.
Easy game. So what was it? It was like a 19k net worth lead, I want to say? Yes, and it's already shrunk all the way back to 10k with a 55% win probability for Aurora. So, like, this much net worth lead, one lane of racks down, and they're still like, you sure about that? So I wonder if we're going to be getting into someone buying into a an Assault Cuirass soon on Aurora. I'd like to see it from, honestly, probably DK. Like, it's gone to the point where you don't need a few more of these items. Maybe he feels like he needs all of them, so may as well get the overwhelming blink to not give up a slot. But some additional armor for your entire team is going to go a long, long way.
And shard for jabs. Starbreaker upgrade.
Arbit certainly wanted to be a little bit more survivable. Gone a bit more into that right-click style now. Hasn't maxed out his Exort just yet, but has the Scythe of Ice, Elven Tunic. Make sure to build into that plate mail first, just so that he isn't incredibly squishy. Looking to build into even more of it on the Veil and the Shivas, so it'd be quite nice against some of that lifesteal coming through from the PA with a Paladin Sword.
Oh, lovely item now. With that, that MKB is going to help so much to go through that Solar Guardian. Oh, he went Satanic, actually, instead. He didn't go the... He did not go the Overwhelming Blink on Palos.
Okay, so he sold his Mask of Madness.
Yep.
I'm alright with it. Wonder what Q's choices were for his, like, Ceremonial Robe, great for the next, right? But I'm a little worried that, like, you want to make sure that you're getting the break in onto the PA. So do you go the guaranteed True Strike with the Enchanted Quiver? Not sure what would be the best option for them. They're going to smoke into an Aegis. Looking to go for a bit of a backstab here. They've still got the Glyph available, so maybe anticipating that they're going to back off in this direction.
They don't have Fearless either. It's a 4v5 situation. They've just taken out both the supports so quickly. Now they're going for PA. Trying to blink away. The BKB is available. They're trying to go for the Nyx Assassin. Look how fast he is. Look how fast he's going with this Scuttle. They can't catch up to him. The bug is away. They found the PA. PA dead. And does have the BKB still available.
That's just going to die.
BKB
to
TP out. Okay, at least you TP out. Mazaros is so low. I thought Decay was going to come
still
out
dead?
there. Wait, what?
Did he get Sunstriked?
No.
Let me have a look.
Get that death summary up. Oh
500
my gosh.
pure damage.
He got Sunstriked in the fountain, wow. And Fearless wasn't there either, and the supports just got caught off massively.
And he's getting caught off himself now.
Yeah. Okay.
We're up to 7, Epi. Just keep it count.
2 more.
3 more.
A BKB for Ollie on the Undying?
Sure. Just doesn't want to get chained from 100 to 0. Again, like, Undying's another one of those heroes, like a Lich, like a Venomancer, where you just Tombstone, Flesh Golem, Decay once, you're good. You know, like, that's basically what you're trying to do at the start of these team fights. Palos, even through that Frost Shield, doesn't really care. Hold on.
Cute. Bit aggressive here, though. They will find the Lich.
That's a pretty valuable kill to be able to claim as well.
Yeah, I mean, the Solar Guardian had to come out, though.
Oh!
Now, Tombstone saved
Grab
there from
ally.
Ollie.
Pulls him outside of the Mass Serpent Ward circle. Very nice placement there from Ollie.
Yeah, Jabs is away.
And honestly, committing that heavily for a Lich is worth it. You know, like now, you don't have those ways to be able to, you know, just toss the Frost Shield onto the towers. So, ended up being a pretty secure second set of racks for them. Gonna get them a last tier 2 tower. Level 18 now on the Undying as well. Do they continue to push is the real question. Probably don't need to. Just setting up for the next eventual push. Letting the Forge Spirits and the Meteors do the work. Might just look to try and get some tier 4 items and then try and end it, because still 3 minutes minimum away from a Roshan. And this is kind of feels like a Hail Mary smoke coming through. It's just a matter of, does Aurora read it? Because that top lane is just pushing in entirely. Ended up putting the Frost Shield onto the tower to make it not completely obvious, but yeah, anytime you see double damage with a PA, this is always going to be something that they're considering, although I think they had vision of that. They had vision of that.
Oh, they did, okay.
Saw the DD vanish, so just hunkering up inside their base. Alos did end up going that AC, by the way. Ended up selling the boots, I think, for himself. So he's quite a slow boy.
Oh, okay.
Maybe now he's going to go into Swift Blink instead of the Overwhelming Blink. Just
he is, yeah.
A little bit of extra. Yeah, good.
Yeah, the creep wave's pushing in heavily, so PA having to TP back. I think if I was in this situation right now, would you take... I think you would definitely take Satanic over buyback, right?
It's hard to say. It's hard to say, right? Like, if you're the one initiating into the team fight, probably not. You know, you want them to pop all of their cooldowns on you. But if you're the one that's gonna, like, initiate second, let them blow all their spells first on someone else, then, yeah, I'd go the Satanic, because there's much less likelihood of you dying. And then it does become that 1v5 sort of situation, which kind of feels like has been the case for the past 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah.
Gonna need them to really just play right behind AMQ, though.
Double damage.
What does he buy, though? He's got an item slot available. 1,700 gold in excess of the buyback, so... can afford to go into it if you really wanted to. Just an extra item, whatever it may be. Wouldn't hate seeing just a casual Morbid Mask with a little bit of that extra lifesteal, considering how hard he's hitting. And they're just baiting this Tormentor, it seems. Expecting them to maybe look to try and claim it. Aurora standing by, realizing that, you know what, we don't really need it. It's going to be much more valuable to be able to try and end the game with it. And there we go. They even did actually scout out off the back of these Observer Wards. There we go. Gets T-warded now.
Still hanging around near this Tormentor that maybe perhaps they could...
They won't take the bait, sure.
No, they're not. They're waiting for an opportunity. They don't feel like pushing the high ground, even though there's one set of racks remaining. Maybe
they
under
know
the
what
impression
PA can
that
do.
they can...
That's why.
Yeah. That's what I was going to think, yeah. Under the impression that PA can definitely really butcher them hard if they do any misplays.
It really feels like it needs to be this wombo combo play if they're going to have any chance. Like, 3,000 gold away from an Aghanim Scepter for the Storm. PA nearly level 25, I think, has the Satanic now coming out to her. No, Rapier.
What? Oh my gosh.
Hopefully
I mean,
the Relic in the main slot and not the Demon Edge. You're just missing out on 15 damage.
Oh, they're getting close. That scan's just revealed them.
And again, the tower, like they're just pinging out the fact that no one's defending this. They're doing something. Huddle behind our wards. Use that. And
There's no... I think they wanted to try and get Roche.
Yeah. It is a long Roche. Probably like almost the longest possible Roche spawn.
It's a minute and a half.
And they're right next to the base. They might even just say, you know what?
Yeah.
AC. Yep.
They're going for it. Look at that tower. It's gone. The tower. Oh my gosh. That was so quick. At least they got the sentry and the observer. But now it's Aurora who may start to set up now for the Roshan. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Fearless. Fearless. Oh my god, that tornado. On target. Has the aesthetics cap, but that is not going to help. Sunstrike there, aiding in taking down the Storm Spirit, who's down for 60 seconds. So now, this Roshan definitely up for grabs, though by the time it's up, 15 seconds spawn time left for the Storm Spirit.
I don't know. I feel like Ollie's just going to pop the Flesh Golem, and with that damage amp, it's going to be enough to be able to take it out. Like, just put the Alacrity onto the DK, let him do his thing.
Hmm.
Really just feels like a game of a standoff, you know, like cat and mouse. Who's going to mess up first, essentially? Because it feels so weird to say when it's a 21k net worth deficit, but it's PA, man. Anything can happen with a PA.
Yeah.
With raping.
Yeah. Scary stuff. I mean, at least Abed has himself a Shiva's guard, but he only is around about 2,300 HP.
Who's getting this?
2 crits.
Abed? Yeah, probably.
Boy, oh boy, so neither team wants to apply pressure unless one makes a mistake. This is what I'm feeling. I think at the moment, just neither team wants to commit, waiting for a mistake from either side.
I mean, the thing is, when you're 2 lanes of racks down, you're kind of forced to be a little bit more passive. They can't make moves because everything is going to be so obvious when, you know, you've got creeps inside the base. They just, it was a ninja gear, not an actual smoke, but Masaros, he wants to go and make something happen. You can tell, like, he's got pretty much all the items that you could hope for, but it's just not enough.
I mean, maybe if Fearless picks himself up in Agnims, we could see some miraculous play, but he's still about halfway there. He still needs another 2,000 gold. I don't think he's going to get it by this time, because now Aurora decided to change their minds. I think maybe perhaps they just want to try and pressure now and see what they can do. Alacrity now. Oh, they're going to jump in straight away there, try and take themselves down. Ollie, there's the PA laying into the Dragon Knight. DK down.
He used Satanic.
Did it? He did? Okay, they could maybe perhaps get the kill. Meanwhile, they do find Masaros. Masaros down, but PA coming forward. PA in trouble. PA in trouble. She's getting lower and lower. She's down. Rapier on the ground. Palos picks it up.
Are they going to continue to go for it? Seems like they're trying.
Oh, they are. Yeah, they've got themselves the Bloodform there. Will they be able to take down DK in return? Fearless is decimated. He's going to buy back there too. They've got the shackles onto the Dragon Knight, but the Cataclysm coming down. PA is deleted. 122 seconds down. Disaster strikes for Team Essence and Aurora. They come out on top. GG is called. Ultra kill for the DK, and game 1 will go to Aurora Gaming.
And Q on the Nyx Assassin steals the Rampage. What a fitting way to be able to it's given away against a Nyx Assassin. So Orchid, I'm fine with. What else could we possibly be considering? And how active are they going to be able to get around the map is the other question, right? Like, I feel Puck isn't necessarily going to be wanting to make too many rotations away from mid, just because you're going to need to get any little scraps of farm that you could possibly achieve for yourself.
You could rush a Blade Mail.
You could. They do have a decent amount of, like, unavoidable damage, but again, I don't know. He's the expert. I was very impressed on his hard carry PA. So a hard carry Spectre. Go off, King. Do what you want.
I mean, something that fills me with confidence within the the draft showcase was that Fearless has got 9 wins in a row as Puck.
30
Currently.
seconds.
It's a strong hero right now, don't get me wrong. Just not against Sniper. But they're definitely going to need some extra layer of control. You can't rely only on the Nyx to provide it to you. They timed their smoke perfectly, just as it was timing out for Team Essence. They run into Boom Bell and Fearless.
The battle begins.
Force them
Yeah,
back.
they'll be okay. So only 2 bounce runes between both teams. No skirmishes. Laning-wise, do you think it's going to be kind of rough for Spectre with Jabs just spamming soul or something? I mean, he's got himself 2 enchanted mangoes ready to just keep on at it.
Mm-hmm. And I mean, you just have to look at the item build that Q's gone for as to an insight of like what their mentality is going into this lane. Previously, he went boots, tangos. This time around, stats. He wants to be fighting into this lane as much as possible. They want to be getting value out of that soul assumption, and they're already starting to do it.
Oh, that was half of his HP.
Yep.
Wow.
It's going to need to be like level 2 that Essence are trying to do anything to be able to stop this from happening. Like level 1 Visage really strong, level 2 little weak, level 3 really strong. So, you know, just looking to try and prevent as many denies as possible and get into where Tusk feels really strong in level 2 and try and turn that back around, because Visage, notoriously low armor early on, is
Oh my gosh. That's a hero, folks. That is a hero. Bell is at his having to already commit a healing salve here, and that's why he has himself the 2 mangoes. He's got himself a null talisman, getting that mana regen ready. Lay out the harass again.
I mean, maybe they're just waiting for Spec to get level 2, but I feel like you can't just sit back too long. It's a ballsy move to have to make, considering it was Spectre that died, so you don't want to risk him dying again. But yeah, here we go. They need to get aggressive onto the Visage, prevent him from just sitting back and casting these whenever he sees fit. What's he got coming out on the Courier? Just a completed Null Talisman and a full magic one. Sure, why not?
Abed is being a bully. He has 9 denies.
Yep.
12 last hits.
This is what happens. They really aren't helping out Fearless with these drafts, I'll say that much.
I mean, at least he gets both the water runes here, but that's about it.
Now the lanes push pretty heavily into... Oh yeah, is he okay?
Yeah, he's alright.
It's not like... It's pretty hard to use the phase shift as well against the sniper, right? Like, to be able to dodge out, use the puckish innate to be able to maybe regen a little bit. He's trying to go for these little plays, right? Walk underneath the tower, use the phase shift just to recover a little bit of that health and mana, but it's easier said than done. You're just gonna cop a couple of right clicks to the face if you do that.
At least able to get some last hits. Oh,
Feels
Courier
playing
snipe
behind the
almost.
Dire's courier has been
And Fearless's Courier was not microed and just died in the lane. So
Oh,
that's
dear.
good.
This is kind of a bit cyberbullying the term here at the moment. It's a roundabout there. I mean, he's going back and forth. He can't lay. Oh no, he's dead here.
Nope.
He's dead,
Can't
surely.
Nice
he
little juke
dodged.
there.
Yeah, nice little juke. Oh, the shrapnel. The shrapnel got him. Oh, poor Phil. He has not had a mid lane.
Nope.
At all.
He's 1,000 behind already, 4 minutes in.
are fortified.
Oh, maybe a return kill, though, on the bottom lane. Palos is being pushed back. Never mind. Level 2 Quill
Fearless
Spray.
is coming. He doesn't want to lane.
Here we go. Illusory Orb. Palos is still okay. No, he's going to run around in the trees here. He might get the kill. Never mind. The dead shot level 2.
TNT was dead if he didn't do that. It was already had, I think, 2, maybe 3 cool spray stacks up. As we're gonna see another Soul Assumption coming up here.
Dire's middle tower is
Doesn't have any
under
regen either.
Poor Spectre. Poor Spectre. Hiding
This is
in the
looking
trees.
Real rough.
Super rough. Doesn't have like no boots.
Korea has a
No.
salve at least.
Okay. 5 minutes in, only brown boots on Spectre.
Yep.
Really rough. 13 last hits. Some of those might be small creeps as well, I think.
Ooh, I
Oh
don't care.
no, the Soul Assumption. Woo, that's so close. And now Ollie's pursuing. Doesn't have
just-
the enchant, but
he's
just
not
going
farming.
to hit.
He's wanting Roche to kill him.
Roche is coming in. Oh no! He didn't even get denied to the Roshan. Oh, I thought that stomp was going to do something then.
All right, new question, Epi. When's GG being called?
17 minutes.
Okay. I'm gonna give him 21 just because it's Abed.
Oh wait, Abed. Oh, he's still alive. He's still living through it. They're gonna get Fearless as well. Oh, okay. They at least get Abed. TNT is going to fall by one more physical attack. No, the slow from the calling. It's
It's
actually
kind of
going to help.
ridiculous that the whole area gives you the slow, not just when you're hit by the ghosts.
It's only 20% though, right? Sure.
It's enough to get him away with his life there.
Yeah, true. Well, that's no boots on the Enchantress.
True. Pretty damn speedy, still without it. Damn.
Now we got boots. 395 movement speed on the Enchantress.
Very fair, very balanced. But at least Puck's got something now out of this lane, right? It was only an assist bit, but got amp damage, got a bunch of levels off of it, brings himself up to 5.5. What's Sniper sitting at? Nearly 7, so as expected, but you're gonna
What's
need
this
to
on
try and do
Courier?
something clever.
Another Wraith Band.
The old Thompson build.
Oh, they're going to
Love
go for
it.
Sniper again. Here comes the tag team. Amplified damage. Is it enough to get the kill on the Sniper? Yes, it is, but they will lose the Tusk. In return, they're turning everything that they've got right now onto Fearless. Doesn't have himself the Illusory Orb. One more second. Able to dodge with the Phase Shift and Jolt. Stopping both of those projectiles from having an effect upon him. Now trying to attempt to get a kill onto the Enchantress. They will do so indeed, but the Soul Assumption claiming the life there of the Puck. Echo Slam comes down and a big bash with
And
the
the Familiars.
Enchant Totem. Get out of here, Jabs.
I mean, that was a fresh level 6, so he just summoned the Familiars. Masteros, really nice presence of mind to just wait until those are there, get a little bit of that extra echo damage coming through from them, and then they just killed them straight after. The micro was gone from Jabs. Pretty sure his hands would have been off his keyboard saying, why did I do that? And now he's got 2 minutes without his Familiars.
Space created.
Sure. Spectre's like, thank you. Thank you very much, because he is behind the Muerta on net worth right now.
That's painful.
We'll have his
2,400
6
gold.
soonish, though.
Honestly, I don't know whether you would even consider Midas here on the Spectre or not.
Against the Ench? Yeah, I would. You need a way to be able to get rid of those freaking Ench creeps.
I mean, Ench is just helping to take down this middle tier 1 tower. They get that at 8 minutes.
Tower is under attack.
Puck just not having fun here.
It's just a question of, like, do you have the damage on the supports to make Puck a viable hero? Because Puck on its own early isn't enough. You don't have enough damage to be able to confirm kills. You need high damage supports. Muerta is that. Tusk can be.
Yeah.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
Q's scuttling around there with his Vendetta. They don't have detection on him. Maybe we'll go for TNT instead. Nope. Oh, now they have detection. Sentry placed. Fearless coming in too. There we go. They've got themselves the Nyx, though. Puck getting a little bit low, but the Dream Core locking in place the Bristle. Assassinate comes in, and oh, the Spectre gets found and taken out with Jabs moving in with that Soul Assumption.
Fearless
It's
just
going to
trying
be-
to cut lanes here, but he might just walk into Arbit.
Oh no, Fearless trying to flee.
Under attack.
No attack range. Oh, never mind. Oh, the Lancer pursuit and the headshots. Getting the kill there. They did lose Ollie in return. So in comes the snowball save. Attempting to go onto Palos here. Mazaros has been found.
Just walking
And
into the meat grinder
Boombell.
here.
Boombell's gone. TNT has been found too. And that is pretty much a team wipe there. At 9 minutes in for Aurora.
It felt like 1.5 team wipes. You know, they respawned straight into death again. What do you do?
And
I mean, AOMQ's going for an Orchid, but I feel like once you get to that point, who are you killing? Like, Sniper is crazy farmed, and he's going to continue to be crazy farmed. Enchantress, not going to be killable. Overprotective Wisps, untouchable Nature's Attendants, going into a Solar Crest. You're not going to be able to see Q. And Visage, maybe, but he's building into some of his own survivability, right? Already got the drums, going into the Boots of Bearing. Feels pretty good for Aurora right now.
pretty much has Boots of Bearing now. 300 gold away.
Nope.
10 minutes.
Don't really need to buy it. Like, just get the value out of the drums first. Build something else in the meantime.
Does it even give like a little bit extra stats, or is it just given limited charges?
It gives like 5 extra attack speed and 2% more move speed when you use it.
Whoa.
Yeah, not good enough. I'm all about the value.
I was going to say worth sarcastically, but
Yeah, right?
that's pretty abysmal.
I mean, the active is really good, just providing that slow ignore, but what slows do they have? Dagger, they got a few slows. Dagger, Calling, Tusk in general.
Q is still right underneath the Spectre.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
He needs boys with him, right? He just wants to know where he is.
Oh, actually going to rotate now onto Jabs, and then move back. This may be TNT dead. The Assassinate coming in, still alive. He's going to attempt to TP away, but the Familiars and the Soul Assumption cancelling that TP and obtaining the kill.
Definitely can't do that into a Visage. Pierce the Veil is not going to do anything against a full charge, full bar, 4 points, Soul Assumption, and just giving Jabs even more of that net worth through the death toll to be able to make plays with. I'm not any sort of hero that I have, Epi, that I like to play. No micro, none at all. So I rarely look at Visage. I didn't realize his innate ability, Lurker, gives cooldown acceleration if he's not taking a lot of damage. So that even goes further to say, like, what Team Essence were doing in the laning stage really didn't help their case at all, because he's not taking damage. He's just going to be able to, you know, consistently cast spells much faster right into your face. So, you know, playing this super passive style, I'm not sure was the best choice for them.
Oh.
Is that Blink Dagger for Masaros now? Maybe? Yeah, he's got it on the courier, but he's probably going to die before it reaches him. He needs to free up an item space, might be able to get a Blink away.
These are some rotations for Mazaros. The Jab still pushing forward. They've got themselves Q here. The Snowball going for the next. They've got the Warriors Punch there too. Echo Slam comes out to play. They will find the kill onto the Nyx. TP now from Mazaros. He gets out of there. Boombell, though, is found slowed down there within the shrapnel. Will be found. I mean, 1 for 1.
And that was the one fight that AOMQ didn't join with the Shadow Step, at least just for the illusion there, right? To get a little bit of assist gold, to bring himself closer to his Orchid, get that first item and really start to contribute, just trying to farm, I feel, on this side of the map, but a bit of a mistake to not get as involved as he possibly could be. This is a Crimson Guard on Jabs? What for?
Maybe. I mean, it looks like it.
It's not like he's against a Troll or a Visage himself or anyone else that's really attacking all that often. Just, I guess, anything defensive to be able to provide a bit of protection to Abed, the real carry of this game.
Radiant are scanning.
I mean, it's either that or Pipe. Like, which one would you rather go, a Crimson or a Pipers?
Oh,
Oh, the vent. Oh, the Spike Carapace.
oh, it doesn't matter.
What? Is
Maybe
it a
it does?
kill onto Fearless? It is indeed. Will be found. Trade for a trade, though. Nyx will be taken out in return.
No Echo Slam this time. Forced to back
And
off there on
Mazrox.
Mazrox. Okay, so that was without boots on Nyx, by the way.
Dire's middle
So-
tower
Oh.
is under attack.
Once he gets boots, you can guarantee that Puck is getting caught out.
Yeah.
How is that without boots? I don't understand. It's so fast.
16% extra movement speed. Has a Yules.
I guess the
Dire's
Scuttle
bottom
gives you
tower
haste.
is under
Scuttle?
attack.
Yeah. Oh yeah, hasted and unobstructed path.
Coming up to your 17-minute prediction.
Yeah, no, that prediction was horrible from me.
Just a bit premature, it happens. I said 21, so I wasn't exactly optimistic either. But it feels like we're getting to that point where, I mean, Aurora are good because they're such a disciplined team, right? But I feel like they don't realize just how far ahead they are. Or maybe they do, and they're just not wanting to deviate from what's given them a decent amount of success up to this point. So, wouldn't surprise me if they just went for the Bloodstone. Wouldn't surprise me if they waited for the full BKB on Sniper. Wouldn't surprise me if they waited for the Pipe to come through for Visage. He is going,
Yeah.
by the way. And now he's building into it. So it's just a casual Vanguard for himself, I guess?
Yeah, seems like it, and now wanting to get a pipe. Orchid finish, though, on Aeonku.
Dire
Jill doesn't
are
have a
scanning.
neutral item, by the way.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Hopefully he gets lucky
Mazrox.
with one.
Radiant are scanning.
He's alright. Who's going to get hunted then by Q? Smoke. Did they see that? No, they didn't.
Could be a pretty big pickoff if they find it onto the right person. Bristleback with Aegis is not the right person, though.
No. Definitely not. And they're going to go for it nonetheless. They do take him out fairly quickly.
Alright,
Oh,
now what have
Spectre's
you got
already
left?
used Shadow Step, so not able to join in the fight. And an
Recall's
Impale
all they
onto
have.
two. Tusk instantly deleted. Puck attempting to flee. Fearless getting lower and lower. The Spike Carapace actually affecting there the Puck. And the Impetus finding the kill onto Fearless. That is 2 down. I mean, they take down the Aegis, but for what?
Dire's
Really didn't
middle
feel like it
tower
was
is
worth
under
it, did it?
attack.
You know, they pop
No.
everything to kill someone that just has a second life. They have no vision on anyone else on the team, and they're able to just rally around with their 10k net worth lead and keep on pushing forward. You know, if that was to take out the Sniper, by all means.
He wants to try and get Q. Being able to run around the trees. TNT has a TP. Going to escape now. The Yules cancel. Pale there too. And Palace gets the kill with his Bristleback. Quill sprays.
There's a lot of vision, actually, around this area that Bumbui is walking now. I see 3 Observer wards in really close proximity of each other. Just feeling like that's the most important part of the map to play around right now, I guess. Maybe a little less so, and now with the lack of Aegis, they're going to feel vindicated to just go that more conservative route again on Aurora. Just get into the next item, get into the pipe, get into the Bloodstone, get into the BKB. What's stopping us, you know? And I do like that Aurora, that Q
Radiant's bottom
hasn't
tower
even
is
gone
under attack.
one level in the Dagon, he's just like, all right, I'll get a few of these items that allow me to play a bit more around jabs as opposed to on my own, and then I'm going into the Blink Dagger because that's what's going to catch out this puck.
Oh.
No glyph for Team Essence. So they're just doing their best to try and shove out these other lanes. Bot lane's pretty decently shoved in, so I wonder if someone's going to play defensively around that. Fearless actually showed on the lane, but didn't use any spells to be able to clear any of the creep waves, so has to be very careful once he now shows again.
They are going to try and find Fearless, though. In comes Q with the Vendetta. Has vision. Assassinate. Oh, the Assassinate revealed.
Yeah.
Fearless is out of here. Not before he digs, though. Finds a mango.
Yep, knew that was coming. You
Yeah,
just need to anticipate where the illusory orb is coming, right? He's either going to try and escape or he's going to try and hit the other small camp with it. And this is why Puck Ember Storm bad into Nyx Assassin. Because you're always going to be able to land these sorts of things.
So now they're going to go for a second tier 2. Before that, they're going to try and find Tusk?
Maybe.
Heavily, or TNT?
They're going to be mindful of the fact that Shaker is not revealing right now. So they're just not wanting to get too deep, not wanting to play... Ooh, this would be a big...
Oh, there it is! Bloody hell! Bloody Nora, that was a big Echo Slam, but Mazaros is in some trouble. He does have himself the Enchant Totem. He will not escape. Palos is...
It was the perfect storm, Epi. It was literally a Dark Troll Summoner with about 6 skeletons, a full creep wave, and 3 heroes all bunched together with a Shaker missing. Like, you could not have asked for better. And it just goes to show the good patience.
Oh, snowball forward. Onto Abed. Gonna look for something. Tusk is... Oh my god, Tusk is taking way too much damage. That snowball did not help. Abed getting lower and lower. He's still alive on 300 HP. Is Fearless going to go for the kill? He's attempting to do so, and they will both trade. Meanwhile, though, Iomku is fleeing. You can't pass that gate, sir. You cannot pass the gate, Palos. Oh, but the Vendetta does find the Spectre.
Palos, he's behind the gate. He's stuck.
He can't get out.
Oh, help me, Steph, bro.
He's in jail. Oh, no, he's gone now. He's fine.
Team Essence are the ones in jail right now.
They're in confinement within the base.
Oh, you thought you could leave? No, no, no. Like, it literally needs the perfect situation to happen like that for them to even look at beginning to break even in a few of these fights, right? You can't ask for more from Masaros than what he's delivered so far this game. You really can't. Like, he's been doing a fantastic job from the off lane when both his safe and mid lane have been absolutely crushed.
Yeah, kind of difficult to... I see it very difficult to take down Palos right now. He has himself a Bloodstone now. It's not
I would imagine it's going to be just a BKB coming next, right? Pop the Pierce the Veil, Dream Calls dropped, who cares? Just use it and run.
Masaros is the player here who's going for a Silver Edge. Yeah.
No one else can afford it. I like it. He plays really well again around the Enchant Totem as well, so it makes a lot of sense. You might be able to blow up something like the Enchantress or the Sniper as well, if you know they aren't playing around a little bit more of that vision. If they do that though, I want to see someone else playing with him that is playing with like I want to see someone playing with Gem and with a Smoke to play alongside him, probably the Tusk, just because bad situation you could still blink away. Oh, Fearless. Oh, Fearless. Oh, the guesses were wrong.
Oh, he didn't get it. Oh, his Vendetta's expired. Oh, nice blink. Fearless. It's always these.
Get this creative, dude.
Oh. Oh, and now
And
Q's done them with the invis.
Oh God, what is happening?
He just really wants to spike Carapace, and Fearless is out of there, so he has actually forced Abed down here.
Radiant's top tower
Since when is this Dota? And all the while, Mastros is like, you guys can keep doing that. I'm gonna take
is under
towers.
attack.
He's gone BKB first. I don't know if I like Muerta going for BKB. Like, this should be the Silver Edge for me as well. You don't want to lock yourself into just one person being able to do it.
Yeah, agreed. Crimson
Animation?
Guard finished.
Sure. After the pipe, it makes a lot more sense.
They did get
Radiant
the
are scanning.
Parasmir on hook.
Okay.
Not sure if that's going to change things, though.
Probably not. But it's what they feel is going to at
Uh-oh.
least give a little bit of... Hold on.
Spectre's been scanned out. Attempting to flee.
So close to finishing that Manta.
Peons.
Just sell the Iron Branch, bro.
Oh,
It's useless
Boombail's
at
been
this point.
found. Won't blink away. But the Assassinate's going to cancel the TP.
Nice.
It's a
Try.
dead Musk.
But it's the sort of, again, this is where you want your supports to be playing when you're this far behind. Making space, pushing out lanes on their own, taking attention away from the cores, allowing them to get into that next item. Source is nearly level 20. Is he the highest in the game? Yep, tied with Arbet. He's got his BKB now. He's working towards that Silver Edge for himself.
Oh my gosh.
He can't be the one that gets caught out.
Radiant's top tower
Q is following him.
Oh, cute.
There won't be this one though.
Nice Yules. Orchid. But that is a dead Nyx. Yeah, he just, like, blew him up there with an Echo Slam. Oh! The BKB did not last long enough. Was able to cancel that TP with the Familiars. Not worth, I don't think.
No, probably not. But again, you're dragging them away from the actual objective that they want, which is either pushing the base is the main one. But Roshan also happens to be up, so not the worst for Aurora. They're going to be able to claim this one for themselves pretty damn easily.
Radiant's middle tower is
Any
under
big
attack.
items on the horizon for them? Not really. I mean, I wouldn't fault Jabs from just buying his item shard now to enable this push forward a little bit more. But with all the auras that they have, even a Vlad's on Jabs, I'd be totally on board with as well. Or an Orchid or a Scythe.
I mean, Abed on the way to get a Satanic. I mean, I think if he gets that, then he'll be pretty unkillable.
Oh, nice try.
Oh. I mean, nice try, but...
You gotta try those sorts of things at this point of the game.
Dire are scanning.
No prize for close.
Radiant's middle tower is under
After
Oh.
playing he's been farming that BKB for so long on TNT, and he's gonna need to just TP away. There we go. Maybe just wanting to waste a couple of extra
Radiant's
seconds.
middle tower is under attack.
At least they got Q, though.
That's for us. Hold on. He's watching up top here. They're
Oh,
not
yeah,
gonna make the
see.
same mistake though.
No Echo. Well, not yet. Oh.
You're familiars.
He just got knocked out.
Yep.
Up on the cliff.
Level 20 now as well, so a nice little boost to the enchant totem damage. Masteros, can you afford to be that deep? Masteros? Masteros?
Oh, he has to activate the BKB. Yeah, that wasn't the greatest usage.
Radiant structures are fortified.
I'm
think
sure he
with
wants
this
to
they'll
go
have
forward
to.
and one-shot the familiars again.
He's going to do it again. Oh,
Intercepted. He tried to get the cleave.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
yeah, they'll have to let them take the tier 2. So only tier 3 towers remain.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Aurora have clearance to start sieging the high ground if they so please. Aegis, 3 minutes and 30 remaining on the sniper, so they can most definitely siege the high ground. I think that's exactly what they're going to do.
Mm-hmm. Using the familiars to maybe scout out where Masteros is playing. No,
They got the Roshan banner.
they do, but weren't really protecting it enough, so Wave gets dragged behind the tower. And they pop the fortification at a bit of a weird time. not even protecting their own creep wave for a little bit. Delay. Ooh. Wasn't able to get the cleave onto those familiars, so still going to have them, and what's the cooldown on the respawn? Another 20 seconds.
Horus punch there. Palos still okay. BKB activated on Muerta, not great. And they've just found themselves the melee racks. Just get the range ones.
But
Easy
again,
peasy here.
Spectre's not there, and neither is Puck, right? They're just trying to get the most out of the map while they're doing this. Like, I think they resign themselves to saying, look, we're hella behind. Let's try and make something happen. You gotta get under this smoke though, Fearless. We're gonna try and make this happen. Pushing it into the high ground. Azeroth is going the real long way around.
They need some burst damage here on Sniper if they want to kill him, but he has himself Aegis. And a Satanic. He dies with the Aegis, he could just come back. Oh, Echo Slam! Connecting there onto Jabs. Jabs is still alive, surviving through it. Will they get the kill? Yes, they will. That is Visage dead, but in return, Tusk will fall. Buyback is there. And Fearless trying to get away now. As the phase shift, Dream Coil. It's still ready if he wants to commit it.
They're just trying to cut away.
He's just going to heal up there with Satanic. Yep. There we go.
Well, he is. Try and find him on the back line here. Doesn't have Silver Edge, but does have Invis Rune.
Would do. Yep, there we go. They're going to go for the kill now. There we go. Sniper down. Coming back with Aegis. In comes Q, though.
He's got BKB.
Can they take down this Sniper? He does throw himself back with a concussive grenade. Oh, nice spike Carapace, but will not be enough to take down Fearless as now they find themselves Abed. There we go. But in return, in comes Palos. Big boy. Dominating spree. Yules there from Fearless will stop Bristleback from pursuing the Muerta. Oh, never mind. Muerta in trouble. The Blink Impale there from Q. Able to help find the kill.
Die back from the Tusk as well. So they know they don't have him to worry about. Their main Sieger, though, in the Sniper being on the deck, once again, cause for a little bit of concern. Maybe trying to scout someone as they go up towards this side. Nice little movement, I was about to say, from AeonQ. Not wanting to reveal himself on this lane at all. Keeping his positioning as unknown as possible. He's actually dealing a decent amount of damage now with the Bloodthorn and the tag team when it's available, but like we just said, Tusk on the deck. Not too much that you can do about it, and still 3 seconds left on Echo.
He's ready now. Where do you commit it? You've got the
Sniper,
middle set of rounds.
Always. Sniper's the one that can die. You know, like, for all the farm that he's had, for how hard he crushed the lane, you're still going to get through him easier than you are a Bristleback. Maybe you could consider the Visage as well.
TPing on the outpost now.
Speaking of Bristle, he's the one to move forward. Locked himself up a gem here as well. Fearless.
Oh, Echo Slam. Oh, they got him! Wow, they've got the nuke damage. That is something, though, Abed. Oh, he's on the high ground, shooting down at the Tusk. Tusk in trouble. The Impale blinks there. Gets the kill. Assassinate now. Does not find TNT, just surviving on 250 HP. AeonQ is attempting to flee here too. Mazaros in some trouble. That BKB is going to expire very soon. Will be found by Abed. Down for 80 seconds. Buyback is available, though.
They've already got all their shards. 33 minutes in. I'll just say thank you very much to a little bit of extra gold. Again, the question is, are we scared of going up onto this high ground? My answer to that would be probably no. No Dream Coil, no Shaker Echo Slam. Just use the Familiars. The Familiars on their own without Shaker are pretty strong.
Oh my gosh, Muerta. So much damage dealt. Oh, there we go. There's the buyback now. They want to come in and try and find the Sniper healing up there with the Satanic. Where's the follow-up damage to take down this pesky Sniper? Just living through it all here with that BKB. Meanwhile, on the backlines, Tusk is found, taken out. There's no follow-up to take down the Sniper. Survive through it all with the BKB and the Satanic. And now Palos is back to lay havoc to this tier 3 tower with the rest of his team. Aurora on track right now to be getting this game too.
15
Oh,
seconds
sign.
on Echo. That's what they're waiting for. Puck might just be able to get away. Maybe a
Yeah, just
smoke from the base. Needed.
This is going to be Megas. No stopping the Mega creeps. There it is. No, this looks really rough. Win probability, 95%.
Give us a 99 once those megas are calculated.
Oh, 96.
Gaben works slowly. Just give him some time. Relaxed nature at Valve HQ.
I do like the Sanjin Yasha pickup though from Sniper to deal with the stuns to get off the BKB and the Satanic a lot quicker.
Yep. Still 96. Wow. I'm surprised. Surely Spectre on its own isn't enough to provide all of this confidence, you know? See you later, Moenda.
My gosh.
Even like the item choice now from AonQ, I'm not sure if Aghanims is going to change this game around. If you have Radiance,
no.
maybe, but it's not a Radiance game.
Look at the hats on the Nyx assassin in the Vendetta.
True. In his little
No, in the
burrow.
burrow. Yeah.
Just flopping him on the ground. Oh, he even gets the carapace off. Stuffing
Has
down
to
the
be
Nyx.
careful.
Look at the positioning. They're not scared
Well,
at
I mean-
all.
They've got the tier 4s. Oh, Palos.
Palos!
Oh my god! He just got all his HP back.
Oh.
Okay. That is something. Game 2, going to Aurora Gaming here. That is another 2-0 within this upper bracket. Boy, oh boy.